Reauthoring the voices, the way out of fusion. The work isn't about silence, it's about mapping the voices that live inside you, learning which ones belong to you and which ones were left behind by someone else. After narcissistic abuse, our inner world fills with echoes, phrases, tones, reactions that feel instinctive but aren't ours. They entered through projection and repetition until we began thinking with them instead of about them. Healing starts by separating affect from identity, feeling what's real in you and releasing what isn't. You don't fight the voices, you witness them. You stop arguing or pleading because reaction only amplifies the noise. Instead, you stand inside the chaos and speak truth quietly to it and firmly. This isn't mine. That belongs to you. It's slow work. It hurts. It hurts like hell. It is one of the most difficult things that you will ever face in your life. But you can do it. And the work will bring you to a place that is real. You have to go through. You can't go around. The false self we built during idealization, we didn't just fall for them, we joined them. That euphoria of being seen was the merging of two illusions, their false self and the idealized version of us it required. We told ourselves things like, I can handle them, or no one has ever loved them like I do. These are grandiose defenses. This is really starting to show our narcissistic defenses that arise from creating a false self within strict narcissistic structures. It was happening from the very outset. We weren't delusional, we were surviving. We created a false self that could endure being idealized. A mask built to be special, needed, irreplaceable. It worked until it didn't. When devaluation began, the very self that was designed to be loved became the one blamed and rejected. And because our nervous system had fused with theirs, their inner world spilled into us. We started carrying their self loathing as if it were our own. The fracture and the voices. At discard, the inner world fractures. Different parts step forward to manage the storm. The Redeemer, the one who still believes reconciliation will fix it. In truth, it's your childhood longing, replaying, hoping love can undo abandonment. The mute child, pre-verbal and frozen, the body memory of not being met. The false protector, the voice that minimizes pain, saying, You're overreacting, it's all us. It kept you functional. The introject enforcer, the internalized narcissist, carrying both the idealizing mother and the rejecting mother. It seduces and punishes, making you long for what harms you. And finally, the true self, quiet, enduring, and waiting to be recognized in the wings. This isn't a mental health disorder. This is adaptation. Each one took a piece of the collapse so you could keep living. The goal isn't to destroy them, it's to retire them with honor. You tell the protector, Thank you, but I'm safe now. You hold the Redeemer and let them cry. You feel the mute child without words. You recognize the enforcer as not yours to carry. And then, in the stillness that follows, you hear the true self, the one who has been calling from beneath the noise since the very beginning. The return of authorship. This is what MPIT calls re-authoring, the gradual reclamation of the gate through witnessing rather than repression. It's recursive because it was recursive abuse. You don't banish the voices, you listen until they dissolve into feeling. Each one carries a truth about what happened, and when the truths are spoken aloud, not performed, not debated, just spoken, the system finally begins to unify. The false self no longer needs to protect because the body finally believes it has survived. That's the turning point when suffering becomes information and information becomes integration. The gate opens, the voice is quiet, you begin to narrate again, this time in your own language. Healing isn't the erasure of what they left inside of you, it's the moment you recognize that the echoes were never your voice and you spoke with them anyway. Peace out. Loads of love.